sourdough bakers that have trouble using their hands or have arthritis. We're gonna use the KitchenAid. I've had several questions on if the KitchenAid will work for the mixing, and it does. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna only do a half loaf because I'm making several things today and we just don't need any more bread. So I'm gonna start with 1 cup of lukewarm to warm water and then a half cup of active peaked starter. You want to mix it till it looks like milk. So just turn it on low for maybe like 30 seconds until it mixes and looks like milk. Now we're going to add 2 cups of flour. I'm going to heap my flour because using the KitchenAid seems to mix it better than I mix with my hands. And it's just a little bit wetter of a dough. So 2 heaping cups of flour. Add 1 teaspoon salt. Now mix it on low for 5 to 10 minutes. It's been mixing about 7 minutes and it looks good. I'm gonna show you. Now it does look like a wetter dough. If you wanna add more flour, you can. It's super sticky still, but it is solid. It's not soupy. I'm not gonna do anything else to this. I'm just gonna let it bulk ferment and then we'll come back and we'll shape it and either bake it or put it in the fridge depending on what time it is. It's done bulk fermenting. I may have even overdone it a bit, but we're still gonna bake it. Always bake your dough, even if you think you've overdone it. It doesn't look too terrible, so dust your countertop with flour. Dump your dough out, and don't forget this is a half loaf. I have my oven preheating to 450 degrees. I'm gonna use loaf pans, so I do not need to preheat those. Just gonna give this a nice little shape. It feels pretty nice. This had no stretch and folds and was only mixed in the stand mixer initially. And I also wanted to add, when you're mixing in the stand mixer, if you keep letting it go until the dough pulls away from the edges freely, then you know it's ready in the stand mixer. So you want to keep mixing it till it pulls away. And if you notice you need more flour, if it's too wet, then just add a little more flour and keep mixing. We're gonna put it on some parchment paper into my loaf pan. It's only a half loaf, so it's gonna be small in there. We're gonna give the top a quick score. I'm just gonna do 1 score right down the middle. And then a second loaf pan on top to act as the lid, and a cookie sheet underneath to protect the bottom. This is gonna go covered in my oven at 450 degrees for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna check it and take the lid off and let it finish baking without the lid. It baked 30 minutes covered and about 13 minutes uncovered. I did temp check it, it's over 200 degrees. Feels just a little heavy, which I wouldn't be surprised since there's no stretch and folds, and I did overproof it just a tad. But we're gonna let it cool and we'll cut into it. And it feels really nice. It looks beautiful. It feels maybe a little denser, but for me and my husband, we love it this way, so it's perfect. It tastes delicious, so if you have trouble using your hands and you are afraid to try sourdough because of all the stretching and folding and kneading, definitely will work this way. You just need to make sure you have a strong starter. I'm gonna enjoy this with my husband with my Cajun chicken pasta that I just made, and I'll post that video later. So if you want to see that recipe, make sure to go watch that video.